Hey guys, it's me, Rocket. I'm very sorry, it's been a while since I last posted. I owe my 13 subscribers a little explanation to where I went, and long story short, I became a bit unmotivated with the game, got stuck with some real life work to attend to, and just got distracted overall with some other stuff I wanted to do, and I'm gonna be reading this off a script that I wrote, by the way, so these are just my thoughts laid out on paper, basically. Where to start, I guess. After the disaster that was Season 2, with all the layoffs, the AI slop, and the V-Buck prices being raised, not to mention the death of both RocketRacing, which I'll get into in a moment, and Ballistic, which is also very sad that it went away, I didn't want to play Fortnite for a good chunk of Season 2. Eventually I did, and I played for the latter half of it, but not for the beginning half. I've been playing a lot more recently, collecting all the sprites, playing with the vehicles. At the time of making this video, the Dodge Viper has yet to be fixed, as far as I'm aware of. And Epic is forcing cosmetic streaming onto everyone, though recently there have been leaks saying that they will implement an option to download every cosmetic manually, or pre-download, which is honestly the better choice. They're honestly really trying too hard to become Roblox, which sucks because, Roblox is Roblox. It's owned by a child predator. Moving on. The point of this channel was originally to make car videos with cool music, action, and crashes, but as you can see, I never went anywhere with this. I'm trying to get back into it now as much as I can, but at the same time, I'm not trying to rush or anything like that. Between my in-real-life jobs, my anxiety during my editing and posting, it's ridiculous how hard it's become to upload more. That and the lack of motivation too, here and there. Again, I am very sorry I've been away. I really do want to do more of this channel. Not sure what to do with it yet though, but I want to expand it just a little bit. I figured maybe I could discuss my past experience with the game, talking about the vehicles prior to Chapter 5, and what Fortnite means to me as a whole. To start off, the shutdown of RocketRacing. I am still genuinely heartbroken by the news. It's one of the things that my channel kind of revolves around. See, this mode alongside Chapter 5 Season 1 were some of the most special moments on this game for me. It's when cars got much more cool and fun to use, albeit with some pros and cons, such as the removal of the sedans and taxis and trucks in Battle Royale. But when I saw the trailer for RocketRacing, I was super excited. A whole game mode dedicated to racing Rocket League vehicles in an actual race. When I played Rocket League in 2016 and 2017, I always kind of wanted a game mode or map to enjoy the cars on, either free roaming or racing against other people. I mean, all of these cars look like they were meant to be driven in racing, like races and stuff like that. But Rocket League didn't bother with any of that. It's just a game where you use these super cool race cars to bounce a ball around. That is the main goal of it in the end. And then Fortnite comes into the picture and allows us to not only live out the dream of using these cars in a setting that isn't just a soccer field, but also in a racing mode. Both of my dreams were practically answered. Apart from the fact that it came at the cost of trading. To be fair, I never used it that much, but I can understand why others were upset. The game mode lasted for 3 seasons back in Chapter 5, before it just stopped receiving themed updates in Chapter 5 Season 4, aka one of the seasons I hate the most. Then it stopped receiving track updates, as in updates for what tracks would be into rotation and whatnot, and then it just stopped receiving bug fixes overall. And as of earlier this year, back in Chapter 7 Season 2, it was announced that it would be shutting down in October. The game mode is very glitchy right now. Well, not very glitchy, just slightly glitchy and kinda wonky in some places, graphics-wise. It's like watching a fruit rot in real time until Epic Games throws it out in October. It makes me sad and angry because there was so much potential planned, so much stuff was being planned for later seasons in this game mode. It was so bad that apparently they reused the season 4 or 5 assets that we were gonna have for the racing mode inside of Utopia Garden, the soccer field in Rocket League. That is so lame. Genuinely, that is so lame. Reusing all those futuristic assets that could have been great for city tracks just for another reskinned soccer field. Thankfully, the cars will be staying with us in the game in general, especially in Battle Royale, since they are popular enough to stay. The cars that keep getting added to the shop, whether they're movie collabs or real-life vehicles or just original Rocket League cars, are proof of this. And I'm happy they're staying, regardless of what every other crybaby has to say. As in, like, you know, everyone back then who booed every trailer for Rocket League x Fortnite and this and that. Like, sorry, guys, but screw off. And at least I can play Rocket Racing through creative in a weird sort of way once the original mode shuts down. All the tracks have been archived at the very least as well, so that's also a good thing. I had joined this game back in Chapter 2, Season 3, late into the season, when the Joyride update released. That was the main big reason I joined this game. Though a secondary reason was because a friend of mine kept asking me to play with him, and I was hesitant at the time. I wasn't really into Fortnite and didn't care for it much before that. But once the cars dropped, I was simply curious. When I first started the game, they were fun to use. I explored the island, drove as many vehicles as I could, didn't care if I lost the match whatsoever. I was new to the game, so I didn't care about the battle passes, collabs, or fighting other people. Just exploring the map and driving. And eventually over time, well, I got better at fighting, exploring without vehicles, and wondering what the lore of the game was. And I've stuck around ever since. Now, enjoying Fortnite for more than just the vehicles. I love the game as a whole for a lot of stuff now. The story, even if it's a bit complicated at times. The characters, the settings, the emotes, the islands we've been through. All those events we got to experience, all those live events, story events. All of this I got to experience because I joined when the Joyride update released. So you can imagine how I felt when Fortnite released a second giant vehicle update, only to scrap the big main reason custom cars are even a thing in this game, Rocket Racing. I get the mode was a bit scuffed and glitchy, but with a bit of updates and work, it could have been so much better. And I think that's what also upsets me the most, the wasted potential. And after Epic's bitch fired 1,000 employees, now there is no chance the game can be revived officially. So now we gotta wait until 2028 for Rocket League to be added to Fortnite, you know, when Unreal Engine 6 drops, I guess. And it'll give people a bigger reason to use the cars again. Until then, what's the point? I mean, I guess to use your vehicles in crossplay for both Fortnite Battle Royale and Rocket League, but still, Rocket Racing just gave us more to appreciate about the cars. These vehicles look like they were made to race, and now they're just made to bounce balls again, or be used on the Battle Royale map. It's just not right. So overall, that's just my general thoughts on everything about that. At the time of, once again, working on this video, more updates and bug fixes has come out. I know it's taking a bit of time for me to update and get the video out. But, the effect of the layoffs, it's starting to show. The textures are being blurry, we got a bunch of glitches and issues like never before. It's just not good. This is not good for the game whatsoever. It's starting to really show how badly we need those 1,000 employees. But that's a rant video for another day. And like I said, I've stuck with this game for years now. I've been to so many live events, I do not want to miss any whatsoever. Sometimes it's really hard to keep up with the live events, because of in real life stuff I gotta go to. Nonetheless, you know the story now, and I already said it. I stuck around since Chapter 2 because of the Joyride update, and then Chapter 5 released a whole new update for cars. Chapter 5 Season 3 expanded on that with war-themed vehicles and SUV customization. We're adding more variety to the vehicles now, so now you can drive Jeeps and pickup trucks and just a whole bunch of more fun stuff. And, well, the shutdown of Rocket Racing, and I've already said what I've had to say. So at this point, if you're still watching this video, that's pretty much the sum of it. That's what I have been doing for the past several months since I last uploaded a proper video. Overall, I do plan on doing more of this channel, like I said. It's just a matter of what and how, or, I might upload some other video game content, like Need for Speed, or Burnout, or Recreation. I might do some more commentary like this, not just about cars, maybe about the game in general, maybe about the story, maybe... I do have an idea that I want to do, which was basically a sort of history of the vehicles that have been added over time, and how different they are from the vehicles and Rocket League vehicles we have now. Specifically cars and SUVs, not like, ballers or the hoverboards or anything like that. And, well, that pretty much sums up my thoughts for right now. Otherwise, if I were to add on to it more, it would just me rambling about random stuff in the game. If anyone at Epic sees this by any chance, please give us Rocket Racing fans some kind of compensation or hope. You never even celebrated the game's first anniversary. It's not fair for us. I mean, even Fortnite Festival got some new content for their anniversary, and we didn't get jack shit. We really do need some compensation for when this game mode gets shut down. We cannot wait until 2028 for UE6 and Rocket League in Fortnite. And in general, I am very worried about the future of cars in this game, and the game as a whole as well. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on the subject matter. If you have anything to say yourself, please feel free to do so in the comments. I'll be happy to read anyone's opinions on the cars, or the current state of the game as is, the story, the characters. If you stuck around for this long in the video, please consider liking, subscribing, because I will be uploading more videos kind of like this in the future. And some stuff like my old videos too. Well, the ones I currently have on my channel. Thank you so much for hearing me out, and I'll see you on or off the track. Stay safe.